The Viking Age, spanning approximately from 793 to 1066 CE, marks a significant era in European history characterized by the expansive activities of the Norse people from Scandinavia, modern-day Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. During this period, Vikings engaged in raiding, trading, exploration, and settlement across vast regions, leaving an indelible impact on the cultural and political landscapes of Europe and beyond. Origins and motivations. Several factors propelled the Vikings beyond their homelands. Overpopulation, limited arable land, and internal political strife in Scandinavia likely spurred the search for new territories and resources. Additionally, the aggressive expansion of the Carolingian Empire and the forced conversion of neighboring Saxons to Christianity may have influenced Viking movements. Advancements in seafaring technology, particularly the development of the versatile longship, enabled Vikings to undertake extensive voyages across seas and rivers. Raiding and exploration. The Viking Age commenced with the notorious raid on the Lindisfarne Monastery in 793 CE, an event that sent shockwaves throughout Europe. This attack marked the beginning of frequent Viking incursions into the British Isles, Ireland, and the Frankish Empire. Vikings exploited political fragmentation and targeted wealthy monasteries and towns, leading to widespread fear and upheaval. Beyond raiding, Vikings were intrepid explorers and traders. They navigated the North Atlantic, establishing settlements in the Faroe Islands, Iceland, Greenland, and even reaching North America with the L'Anse aux Meadows site in Newfoundland, serving as evidence of their presence. In the east, they traversed rivers like the Dnieper and Volga, engaging in trade and founding settlements that would evolve into significant centers such as Kiev, forming the foundation of the Kievan Rus. Settlements and cultural integration. Viking settlements extended across various regions, including the British Isles, Normandy, and parts of Eastern Europe. In England, the establishment of the Danelaw, a region under Norse control, led to significant cultural and linguistic influences. In Normandy, Vikings integrated with the local Frankish population, eventually giving rise to the Normans, who would later play a pivotal role in European history. Overview of the Viking sagas. The Viking sagas are a collection of medieval literature primarily written in Old Norse, chronicling the history, adventures, and mythology of the Viking Age, circa 793 to 1066 CE. These sagas were composed in Iceland between the 12th and 14th centuries, preserving oral traditions that had been passed down for generations. They provide invaluable insight into Viking society, beliefs, and historical events while blending fact and fiction. Origins and significance of the sagas. The sagas originated in Iceland, where the Norse settlers maintained a strong oral storytelling tradition. By the 12th century, Icelandic scribes began recording these narratives, ensuring their preservation. The sagas serve as a window into Viking life, reflecting themes of honor, exploration, revenge, and fate. They also document real historical events, such as the settlement of Iceland, Norse voyages to North America, and conflicts between powerful chieftains. Many of the sagas were written centuries after the events they describe, making them a mix of history and legendary embellishment. While some are based on real figures and places, others incorporate supernatural elements, blurring the line between history and myth. Categories of Viking sagas. The sagas can be divided into several categories, each focusing on different aspects of Viking life and history. 1. The King's Sagas, Konungasogur. These sagas recount the lives of Norwegian, Danish, and Swedish kings. They often depict the expansion of Viking influence, political struggles, and the Christianization of Scandinavia. Example: Heimskringla by Snorri Sturluson, a collection of sagas detailing the lives of the Norwegian kings from legendary times to the 12th century. 2. The Family Sagas, Íslendingasögur. Perhaps the most famous group, these sagas focus on the lives of early Icelandic settlers and decline and legacy. The Viking Age gradually waned by the late 11th century due to various factors, including the consolidation of stronger political entities in Europe, the Christianization of Scandinavia, and evolving economic structures that reduced the profitability of raiding. The Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066, where Norwegian King Harald Hardrada was defeated, is often cited as a significant endpoint of Viking military endeavors. The legacy of the Viking Age is profound, influencing language, culture, and genetics across Europe. Modern archaeological discoveries continue to shed light on this era, such as the unearthing of well-preserved Viking skeletons in Denmark, providing insights into their burial practices and social structures.